The new ES8 is performing well. Recent orders have been great, surpassing L90's numbers from the same period in just days.
Several weeks' worth of volume is truly impressive.
I initially thought matching L90's performance would be good, but we've exceeded expectations.
There are many critical paths now. The entire supply chain is working at full capacity to meet demand. We're still conservative in our planning for these volumes. Our partners are very cooperative and supportive.
They're all increasing production.
I see their daily reports, overproduction figures, 4 meetings today. Many have ordered our cars. Over the past 3, even 10 years, our continuous investment has started to show its value. This led to our recent L90 and new ES8 becoming market leaders in Sichuan, redefining the financial landscape of the top-tier segment. As a result, L60 sales have been steadily improving. L60 sales are actually increasing month over month. While we haven't announced it yet, our order volume hit new highs in July and August, especially for the L60. This is remarkable considering the general decline in car sales. Increasing sales in this market shows we're doing many things right. Our success has surpassed even our own expectations. We're definitely willing to speed up updates a bit. Actually, this process started this year. The country changed its OTA and photo filing system this year. We should release a major version update this year. The first World Model version came out in late May. The World Model's architecture is quite advanced. We might accelerate our iteration process too. A significant update will likely come out this year. Once released, it'll probably get lots of attention.
Guys, you heard it correctly. Nio CEO said it himself. On the L60 making record new all-time highs in terms of orders. Absolutely fantastic. And then we got Nio's ES8 way outpassing their expectations. It's just absolutely skyrocketing demand. And they're trying to keep up with demand. And they're trying to reassure everybody they're taking the necessary steps to boost production. And even the factory suppliers, they are also boosting and expanding production of their parts to help boost out deliveries. And yeah, Anvil L90 production October can reach around 15,000, which is very nice. Hopefully it can, be able to actually achieve that. That's going to be very nice. And then ES8 15,000 per month in December. So hopefully before that. So we want those numbers ramped up ASAP. People are getting impatient with their orders. Now, also very interestingly, the last clip that you saw was about NWM. And if you guys didn't know what NWM is, NWM stands for Nio World Model, which is their new sort of like autopilot autonomous driving solution. All right. And it's completely AI based. And what's really impressive about that is the fact that it sort of predicts what's going to happen. It creates a world where it sees into the future. All right. It predicts what the world will look like a few seconds into the future, which is absolutely crazy. So they're able to generate video based on that, and then their autopilot can use that to, drive safely, essentially. However, the purpose why Nio CEO was commenting about a new update was because of the fact that some Nio owners have complained that the new NWM has been a little bit jaggy or sort of laggy, not too smooth, all right? And not too sure what's going on, but in my personal opinion, here's my theory of what's going on. It tends to happen when the car is traveling through an area with lots of parked cars. So I think what's going on is the NWM system is sort of predicting that one of the cars is going to pop out and drive out. And certainly that's a possibility. But imagine you got rows and rows of parked cars and you're just thinking of different scenarios of this car popping up, that car popping out. Of course, that's going to, make the computer go a bit crazy. So some Nio owners have expressed their disappointment about how that hasn't really been that good, but Nio CEO has reassured everybody that a new update is coming very soon, and because it's AI based, there's lots of improvements and tweaks that they can make to change the AI code, so to speak. But of course, such a thing requires a lot of processing power, and that's only capable with Nio's NT 2.0, NT 2.5, and NT 3.0 platform with up to 1,000 TOPS of processing power. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so NWM, it's the early version, the first version. People have said it's not living up to expectations. Okay, they're gonna have a new version in Q4, so that's going to be very, very nice. Now, Nio is getting every opportunity to showcase their cars wherever they can. Of course, there's lots of interest in the cars and in the stores, lots of customers going into the stores, but also you have to present those cars at different areas where there might be lots of foot traffic. So like this, what you're seeing right now, this is at a furniture expo. Like, you're not supposed to see any cars here, but you got Nio there, Nio and Envo both there presenting their cars, and this is of course to let people see the vehicles. So this is definitely very, very nice. And you also got these events like these where all three brands are bundled together, and then they go to these like outside sort of carnivals almost, and it's pretty cool. Look at the logo design of this. This is pretty amazing, and you're able to market all three brands at the same time, have some cool activities, some freebies, and of course the freebies, they're not just given out for free. You gotta at least provide a phone number to claim those freebies. And yeah, this is pretty nice. And also in front of Sam's Club, in front of a lot of different like popular supermarkets, that kind of stuff, you can see Envo's presence there. And they also have like fun challenges, which is pretty interesting. Like for example, there's one where they're doing with Envo where to showcase how big the front is, you have a bunch of little toys, like plushie toys, and in about a minute, you got to see how many you can fit in, and if you can fit in a lot of these, then you can get one of those plushies. Of course, you have to sign up with your phone number, giving Envo your phone number. So they got these cool activities, of course, marketing, promotion, and yeah, it's definitely going to help more people realize, know about Envo, know about Nio, and create further demand. But I think right now the problem isn't demand. There's plenty of demand. The problem is production and supply. People getting the cars in their hands. They got to pump up those numbers, man. They just got to be able to get cars to the customers' hands before the end of the year. I've heard from several ES8 buyers, some Nio owners, existing Nio owners, and they said that right now, placing down a pre-order deposit for the ES8, there's so many people pre-ordering the car that it's going to take you next year to actually get the car. And of course, I don't know how true that is. Of course, that depends on production, right? We can't say for sure that you're going to get the car this year, and we can't say for sure that you won't be able to get the car this year, right? So yeah, production is what everybody's worried about. And right now, with so many new cars launching in China as well, Nio is at such a good position right now, okay, that it's their game to lose, basically, okay? If they can hold it all together and deliver, they can win, no problem. But if they can't execute, it is their game to lose. They are holding the orders. They are holding the demand they are holding the customer interest, and the competitors are the wolves trying to claw some of those for themselves. So it is Nio's game to lose. They got to be able to deliver, okay? But I'm liking what I'm seeing here in China. Yeah. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.